Hello, welcome on back to another episode of a Minecraft Let's Play. You may notice something off the distance over there. That is a tower, yeah, so the world over there wants to load. I built one of the towers that we've had in the other two locations. I know I've been saying I wanted to build one. I decided to build it off camera. Also did a bunch of other work off camera. We now have a route over to there that I was talking about. I decided to do this all off camera because it's just basic road work. I wasn't doing anything special. I need a lot of gravel still. A lot of gravel. Do I have any gravel on me, actually? I do not. I was going for... I went strip mining for gravel. Let's put it that way. That's how much gravel I need, but the road has been more or less put in, and yeah, we actually have a way to get over there now. I do intend on using this area for some other things, such as a automated pumpkin and melon farm, as well as who knows what else. I really don't know what else I wish to do with this area. I know there's a lot of scenic things I can do over here. Like this tunnel needs to be modified to make it look nicer. And we got this view over here to the water and some of the landscape around here. This looks really, really nice in my opinion. I stopped the road here, by the way. I do intend on bringing it down, but I ran out of polished diorite that I had on me, and I didn't feel like going back to get any more. So that's where we left off. The mountain over there, that is the one with the armor building. And right over there is the farm building that we made. So this is not too far north of it. This is north, right? Yeah, this is north. I had to make sure. But yeah, I need some ideas for this tunnel here, as well as this bit here. Now, keep in mind, this is a little weird of a spot to maybe have that. I could probably have put it on this side instead, but I decided not to. This is the staircase, or stairwell, whatever term you prefer, that leads up to that tower. And there is also a lower section here, where we could have a bit of decorative stuff if we so desire. And then up to here, I flattened it all out, kind of made it all even, for the most part. Well, even-ish. I made it more plateau-like, if you will. And here's the tower. I decided to put a birch door on it instead of the oak I think I was using before. But yeah, here is our tower. I think I messed up on something, though. I think these are... this roof needs to go up one more, but honestly, I'm okay with it. It's a slight variation. I'm very much okay with it. Yeah, I think the roof is not exactly perfect either. Like this, I don't think this was here. This slab at the very top. If I remember correctly, I left it off for a banner that we haven't not made yet. So yeah, this episode I actually do want to create something, and that is a project board. I was trying to think. When I was up by the armor building, between last episode and this episode, I was trying to think, okay, I got all this empty space over here. I remember mentioning something about what I wanted to do over there, but I can't remember at this point in time what it was that I wanted to do over there at all. And part of the problem is not having project board. I'm expecting myself to remember these things for months at a time to know exactly what I want to do from episode to episode. I just can't. All I know is I need to get a lot of gravel. I want to make a project board. I'd put that on the project board, but the project board would have to be made for me to put that on the project board that I want to make a project board. Like this here, this hasn't been finished either, and why are there pigs here? Like, this tree farm hasn't even been finished, and this has been here probably one of the longest builds I've had here outside of the house, of course. Another thing I need is a trash system. I end up getting a lot of random various items that, yeah, I do want to keep them. Let's see, can I give an example right now? This one wooden button. That is one wooden button that's taken up an inventory slot in this chest, and I know this chest isn't full, but that's one extra slot that's being taken up right now. That, honestly, wooden buttons aren't hard to get. They're not difficult to craft or anything like that. I'd prefer to be able to trash it. I was wondering if there's any raw chicken or anything in there. My brain was kind of thinking about that. But yeah, there's no point to have some of these items around here at all. Because I just don't need them. And what happened... Oh, there it is. I was wondering what happened exactly to this stuff here. This stuff here is going to be used for the trash room. Simple as that. Now, I do need to get some stuff out of here, like this stuff here. This stuff needs to go. For now, I'm actually going to just move it on over to here for the time being. Just because I don't have the room in my inventory really to deal with all this crap. Well, it's not really crap. It's items I want to keep, but I don't have the inventory room for it all. I really do wish Minecraft had some sort of bags that you could craft, even if they hold like an extra 5-6 slots or whatever. I'd be very much okay with that. I know Modern Minecraft does that. Like there is the Extra Utilities Golden Bag of Holding, I believe. I believe it's from Extra Utilities. That's essentially a double chest in a bag. It is a bit ridiculous in size. I like it for it, but I do want to go for something that makes a bit more sense, in my opinion. Obviously, you're not going to be able to carry a double chest worth of items on you. Well, I should step back a moment. Obviously, you can carry, you know, a lot of metric blocks of and items. Like, that is 8 metric cubed of cobblestone that I have in my inventory in that slot right there. Imagining my inventory filled up entirely with cobblestone, that in real life would be a lot of weight. There's no way you're carrying that much. I'd be lucky to carry the 8. What do I need? Polished andesite. I'm trying to do 2 things at once, and I am not very good at it. So yeah, we need a trash system to get rid of things, and oh, I was talking about the bags. Of course I was talking about the bags. Why was it? I got sidetracked. My apologies for that. How big is this? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I actually made this a 9x9, huh? Or a 7x9 room, which actually goes against my labyrinth rule set. Yeesh. Did I really do that to myself? Me? Did I really? Apparently so, yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and fill that in for now, because we're only going to be dealing with the middle bits of this anyway. I'll have to come back through here and deal with the rest in a moment. And I do want to grab some more torches. Just to put a torch back there so it's light, or lit. Lit? Yeah, lit. The idea of this trash system is going to be very simple. It is going to take a dispenser and a comparator, run a clock on it, and every time there's an item in there, it'll essentially spit it out, is my goal here. Now, we could extend this to include a hopper and a double chest. That way there is more of a trash system in place, and with that we could actually use a trap chest, which will lock that hopper and prevent items from escaping until we actually close the chest. That way any accidental clicks doesn't get deleted more or less right away. I'm also thinking exactly how I want to do this. I don't mind if it's in the floor. Like, I could easily put it this, not that way. This way. Lava there. Comparator not in my inventory, because apparently I put it in here. I'll take this box of redstone as well. I'll restock up the 1 torch I placed. Anything else? Anything else from this chest while I'm over here so I don't have to keep running back and forth? Doesn't look like it. So, we got an item in there now. Or a block, or comparator. Comparator is a term I'm looking for. I'm actually curious to know, could I do something like so? Actually, wait. What I'm curious to know, and this is actually what I was trying to set up here. What I'm curious to know is, will this work? I know a container can send out a redstone signal to a comparator, um, like from a block away. So like, this is valid. If there's an item in that dropper, which I can go ahead and put one in really quick, like it picks up a signal from that. That is what I'm curious to know, if that works this way. And the answer to that question is, I can't place a comparator. The answer to that question is no, it does not work that way. That's unfortunate. If we could actually place comparators on walls, I could see it maybe working that way. But alas, we cannot do that. So let's see. I'm gonna put that there then. From there, I am going to more or less do this. Trying to think exactly how I want to do this, actually. Do I go with the redstone torch, is my question. No, because in order for that to... I'm trying to make clock cycle. And my brain is failing to work right now for some reason. What I need is a repeater, I believe. So, do I have any stone on me? I don't. Stone, stone, stone. I just need 3 pieces, thank you. And a crafting table, which, did I leave one in here? No, I took it. I took it. Crafting table? Apparently I don't have a crafting table down there. I thought I had one down there. I guess I was wrong. Okay, crafting table. Need to make another redstone torch and do the thing with the stuffs, and there we go. Repeater has been made. Ignore the fact that the redstone dust, the last 3 pieces I had on me, got split into separate stacks. That was unintentional. Alright, let's see. So, let's see, redstone dust there, and this will cause that to flicker like so. Now, I do have 2 options from here. I am actually curious. Maybe I could do a vertical thing here. That way I don't have to worry about the floor as much. Let's see, I would have to do this and that. And since the house heater has decided to kick on, I will be right back. Alrighty. That thing is stopped. Yeah, I was thinking maybe we could do this from below. Random cave sound, thank you. And I would actually prefer that. That way the floor does not get interrupted at all. Well, not as much as it would be from doing it to the sides anyway. Let's see, so we would need a block here, for sure. Need one here. That there, this is going to be our signal means to get down to here. Curious, will that work? Let's put a stick in there. That should be lit up, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, so what I need to do is craft a slab, and I will do that with the wood that I have on me to make a crafting table. I would prefer a smooth slab or a stone brick slab. Oh, hey, I have 3 stone bricks in there. Perfect. That is enough to make the slab I need. Well, slabs, rather. Okay, with that, we can go ahead and put that there. That'll still connect, and then that'll turn off. Up here, we can go ahead and do that. And this should work. Ah, the torch burns out. Okay. Huh. Thoughts then to correct that issue. Well, let's see. The only way I can really think of is to take that out, along with that, and that. Put that here. Well, no, there is another way we could do this. I'll put that back. Down here, instead of leading into this torch, we need to put a signal into this block directly. And there is one way I can do that I can think of and still be kind of compact. And that is to do that. This is a bit of extra redstone, of course, doing it this way, but I feel this method will work just fine, I hope. Need a spot for a torch. Let's put a torch there, actually. Well, the places I feel like there might be the best. We can go ahead and close this up. The torch probably isn't necessary, but I want it there. Alright, so this is our trash system. We can go ahead and put items into the dispenser and it'll trash them for us. I would love for this to all be hidden, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get that done with this current setup. Let's see, if we get the planks and make a chest and go the hopper route, like I said, I was thinking about doing anyway. Do we have any tripwire hooks by chance? If not, we can make a few. Tripwire should be in here, or here, or here. We do not. Okay. Iron ingot. Iron ingot. Trying to remember the rest of the recipe. Planks and a stick, I believe. Yes, that is indeed the recipe. It's been a while since I made a trap chest. Oh, we also need a hopper. Is there a hopper in here? There is. There is indeed. Well, there's multiple hoppers in there, actually. Okay. So down we go. I kind of feel like there should be a better way to do this. And this this bit here is kind of what's in the way for me. The other option I was thinking of was instead of doing something like this, have the dispenser and then the lava below it, so the dispenser is firing downwards. A dropper could be used instead as well, by the way. You know what? I'm not liking how this looks at all. Not one bit. I also don't like the fact that we had to do the weirdness with that there. Let's go ahead and reclaim our redstone and items. So what I was thinking as an alternative is something like so. I'm going to put cobblestone around this just so I know it is indeed dangerous. And the lava, done. Okay, good. What I would need to do, if I want this in the back, is do that. Put the granite back. Okay, so this should give me a signal in the back here at this spot. Yeah, this spot. Go ahead and put down andesite, polished. Okay, so the signal is going to get here. I would need some way to bring the signal back up, preferably without using Preferably without using redstone torches, but I might not have an option in that. Okay, so the signal goes there. Let's see, if we do this, it's going to cause that to be on. Oh, that is actually not where I thought the redstone dust was, actually. I'm going to put that down. Put that there. Let's break that. So the torch actually needs to go here. Huh. And that's going to cause it to blink. I could get away with that if it was like so. Let's see, could I actually maybe do it like that? This way, I can bring this around. Or something. I need to figure out a way to trigger this dispenser now. I feel like I'm maybe making this overly complicated. It could be that I'm making this overly complicated. We could go with a very simple solution. One that is more of this design, if you will, for the base. That means that it's semi-automated. Requires user input. Outside of the particular function it's trying to do in this particular case. I mean, obviously, it's not going to trash items automatically just because it's like, oh, I don't want this item anymore. It's just going to go into the system automatically. No, no, that's not the case. It has to be set up, and items have to be put in somehow. And that is all on us. And I am thinking of a very, very simple solution that I feel probably fits this base, which was meant to be everything is a manual / semi-automated. And that method is quite simple. We do this, not that, this, put the dispenser, put the lava. Let's see. And let's go ahead and put polished dye right there and there. Not like that. And then some sort of redstone signal, and that will blink rapidly. This is for one of the fastest clocks outside of command blocks, by the way. However, it's not working because you gotta have at least 3 blocks distance, I believe. Something of that sort. And that is not optimized there. We would rather use a lever. So if the lever was here, that should work out better. That is interesting. Works, or works, doesn't work. Works, doesn't work. What is going on for that to... Why is this working? This is getting a 13. That's a 14. It's not like the power levels change any. Why does that work? What? Okay, it's not working that way. I honestly don't know. I don't know why that's working that way. Why is that working? How does this work? Because normally I would have to go back one more block. No idea. None whatsoever. That is weird. And I'm going to go ahead and use the rest of the slabs to do that with it. Just to prevent accidental walking into the lava. But this is more or less a trash system. Apparently this opening of the chest triggers the dispenser. But yeah, when we have items in the trash, we can go ahead and do this. Hear the clicking until, well, we'll keep doing this. We'll keep hearing it spit out items, and once we hear this particular click noise, we can go ahead and turn it off. That is an option. Let's see, if we were to do this fully automated, actually, from up here, let's see, could we get away with something here? This is just a quick thought of mine. Let's say we put in 27 cobblestone. That's going to spit it out once, and then let's say we put in more cobblestone, only because cobblestone is really easy to get, and you know, it's theoretically infinite, though I guess I'm running low on cobblestone. Well, of all building materials I'm running low of, it's cobblestone. Well, that and gravel. Actually, I'm running low on gravel too, but alright, so we got a stack in one. I see this blinking right now. I'm going to put that in just for one of them. Trying to think if this maybe is messing it up. Shouldn't be. Okay, this is not working as I thought it would. Can we do something like this instead then? Like, what if we... Okay, so that would work, but it's not getting a full signal to this hopper. So it's not a strong redstone signal, so it's not going to the dispenser like I would want. But this method would work. This would cause there to be a slight buildup of items in there, which, depending on the item's case, can cause it to be stuck in there. Kind of like a anti-trash system. In the event, you know, you do actually mess up here and it comes through here, it could potentially stay. A bow won't, because it's a percentage of the inventory slots in here. Like right now, there's no items in here. If we put this in there, there is 100, not 100%, but there is one slot completely filled. Whereas if we put a stock in there, there's one slot completely filled, but I'm trying to describe dispensers and how they work, and what how comparators work with them. It is percentage of inventory filled, is what I'm trying to get to. The more the items can stack, the longer it takes for it to get to the next power level. I don't know. Read the wiki for a better explanation, because apparently I can't do it. But that, I think, will work if I do this instead. I don't mind where this is. I don't mind the whole thing like that. We got a trash system. We could watch it. You know, we can see the redstone here if we really wanted to. We can put that there, and then this will work just fine. Like, let's go ahead and put in 16. We're going to notice that this does not start up until this gets to around, I think 48. Yeah, and then at 40, okay, it stops at 40. So if we were to do one more, doesn't spit it out. Two more. So at 43, it triggers. Meaning at worst case scenario, this dispenser has 40 items in it, which is fine. Now, I suppose this can get clogged a bit. If we happen to have 5 of 9 different... Wait, 5, 10, 15, 30, 45. 4? 36. 4 to 5-ish blocks of 9 different materials in here. It would get jammed, so nothing else can go in there outside of the same material type. But I'm okay with that. This method will work, and that is another one of those things that is off the checklist to make. This room still needs to be finished up along with this room. There is still a lot for me to do. Before we end off the episode, though, I do want to make that project board. It's kind of the reason I have the oak wood on me, besides the whole fact I was mining. Wanted to make it out of oak wood. And I was thinking over here at one point for the project board. I think I'm still going to go with that method or design idea, but I am wanting to check one thing before we do that. And that is, do signs work on... Really? Do signs work on glass? I don't recall if you can actually put a sign on the glass block. You can. Okay. I thought you could. Just wanted to make sure. Do we not have any regular glass anywhere? I guess not. I guess not. Do I have any glass in the bulk storage down here? I don't think I put a slot for it. I did not. But we should have some sand down here just to grab a stack and start smelting this up. I do know I have the stained glass in that one chest at the very tip top over here on the right. But that is not what I want to go for. And we'll make this as quick as possible. 8 furnaces smelting 8 at a time is fine with me. Each operation will give us 8 blocks instead of 1. Alright, so the idea for this board is it's going to be made of glass and oak wood. There's going to be a few bits of information for it. I want it to be far enough away from everything not to be in the way. I'm thinking 4 high. The board will take up this entire thing. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks of space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks of space. And from here we'll have 2 sections of the board. One will be longer term projects, ones that we know we aren't going to finish in an episode or 2, or we need to put it on the back burner because we were doing some other things. The other one going to be for more immediate stuff. The other way I was thinking about setting this up is if I can actually go get some of the glass now, actually, which would help. Yeah, all of this is just about smelted up. I don't need a whole lot, but I'll grab it all anyway since we're here. 53 is good enough for now. Alright. There was a few ways I was thinking of setting this up. We can have 10 projects per board. So for this, we would have name of project on the first sign, and then a checklist of sorts, like materials, X, location, or materials X for like they have been acquired, and then location like blah 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 for the coordinates. The invalid coordinates, by the way, well, not invalid, but not reasonable coordinates for a project to be at. But this is the other option I was kind of thinking of on setting that up. It's either that, or we do something like XYZ, and then name of project, and then some sort of flag system, like so if there's an M, capital M or lowercase m, indicates that the materials were obtained, the maybe the mining was done, something of that sort. So like we could have a flag string of like this Let's say the materials or the M stands for mining. Like the mining's not done. That's a lowercase m. The blocks were obtained. The items were obtained, and the location was found for the project itself. And if the location's not found, obviously the XYZ wouldn't be there at the top for the coordinates. We could do something like that. It's a bit more complicated, and it requires actually knowing what these flags mean, these letters, and why one's lowercase and one's capital, etc. I could always put a legend on the side here or something, but oh, I don't know. Those are a couple of project board layouts I was thinking of, and the reason I wanted to use glass on this thing was so we could actually see through it. I got all these plants over here and whatnot, and I would hate for them to be covered up by a project board. The other thing I could do with this is actually take out these bottom pieces of oak. And these redstone lamps that we have placed somewhere. Are they in the redstone chest? They are in the redstone chest. We can then go ahead and craft up a few more of these redstone torches. Just a couple more. And put a torch down and that, and we have a light. The other option is we can go ahead and do that one block above because of redstone and have the light there. I like the light there instead of down below. So let's go ahead and do that over here as well. And this will allow us to cut back on some of these torches over here, because now they are no longer necessary. And I just broke a plant, didn't I? I did. Get back in your spot, plant. Get back in the spot. And yeah. Yeah, that looks a lot better than I thought it would. We could also have a glowing underneath here. Kind of like a one of those, I guess, neon signs that some newer places use. They'll have like a bottom and top lit, or a side lit, if you will, area. Let's see, we just need one more in the middle there. It's going to make a few more redstone torches. Something like that. I want to make this as bright as possible so the signs can actually be read. I have had some designs in the past where the signs just could not be read worth a damn. And it's because not only is the project board too big that I have made, but it was very hard to actually get lighting in there to light things up. And I wanted to do something like this to actually get that covered, so we can actually see everything and whatnot. Trying to think if there's anything we could do with the top. We could put a cap on it. I'm just trying to think what would actually look good with this. And do I have anything in my inventory actually that would make sense? Not really. We could do some sort of like dark cap on it, like a dark oak slab covering, or something of that sort. I don't know. I'm actually going to leave off the episode here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any ideas for the trash room, or any thoughts on that, and thoughts on the project board, maybe on ways to lay out the signs and the projects and what have you, as well as maybe the design of this this here. Like, do you like that better and you don't want any in the actual posts, pillars? I'm going to call these posts, by the way, these vertical oak columns, these posts, or do you prefer the lights on the ground, kind of like a down up lighting, kind of like a spotlight thing? Do you prefer this kind of sign layout? Do you have like this sign layout, or do you have a different entire system of signs for projects yourself? I will have to say I do want to indicate the location and the name of the project at the very least. That way I can have a name of a project. It may be a little misleading, may not exactly tell me exactly what it was or where it was meant to go. But once I get to the coordinates, I can kind of look around and my brain be like, oh yeah, I remember this area. I know exactly what I wanted to do by the name of the project over here. That's kind of what I'm thinking of for the coordinates and the name of project. The like mining, the blocks, items, and location found flags. Those are just extra. They're not required, but I don't know. If I'm going to be using a separate sign for the location, I figured I would use some sort of indication here on the progress of that project. And I could also do like maybe a percentage instead of these flags, like it's 10% done, 20% done, 30% done, etc., etc. You know, that is an option as well. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to leave a comment on either the trash system or the project board. And until next time, take it easy.